here because they want to engage hard or have good peel against like a Superman charging in. Thing can just counter charge against that.
Weak win streak at the top going up against the newcomers in Team Queso, as it looks like they're already going to find Bauta out into the jungle. That's going to be...
Wow.
Believe it or not, Team Queso does have a solid later game composition, but the fact is that they have to get there, as now Superman is going to end up finding the pro right underneath the tower. He's going to get pushed. He's going to get done beside him.
Yeah, 7 is just one of the best Superman players in EU. And look at his positioning. He's so smart, using that to get in front of his... Because when Superman moves towards an enemy, he has 20% movement speed, so he gets behind him and displaces him towards his enemy, towards his allies, so that they can just focus down the person that's being displaced by the charge there. So really, really smart play by Superman. However, if you knock him and hit damage...
You're obviously used to seeing some of these roams be more of the tankier, more utility. It doesn't deny the fact that Alice's roams are still quite strong.
Yeah, Alice is just weak early, but she's one of the most flexible and most powerful supports late game because she gives that crazy speed buff with her shield, with her B ability, and she has that amazing ultimate that silences and basically slows enemies in the circle. And here's Malik kind of overextending. His team is not there with him. However, L'Oreal does jump in to save him, and wow, the Roma gets a nice hit. And they have a chance to come back here, but right now it's not looking that way for them. It's
not looking that way indeed, as the rotations by Team Noob are demoralizing members Team Queso, as they're going to get themselves a nice little tower dive. Vex being able to pick up that kill onto Yavix. He's going to end up with the onslaught. The pro is going to go straight to the gray screen, as that's going to end up being 3 members down for Team Queso. 7's going to get himself a nice little tower dive onto the core. He will lose his life for the cause, putting Team Queso on the board, but at what cost will it kill them, as Vex secures himself the triple kill. Ibuchichi, the only one left alive, but I don't think it's going to matter, as the core is down. It is out for the count, and just like that, we're going to find Team Noob having themselves a sub 9-minute victory. Oh, just as I said that, it is corrected. The core being a little bit stronger than we might think. Thane's going to be able to pick up that kill, and a delaying of the inevitable, it might seem, as Team Queso.
This is their chance to come back. I mean, that first push under there, Alice did a really good job. 0-9 had a perfect hissy fit ultimate on the high ground tower on the dragon side of the map.
What better way to secure yourselves in a more advantageous position than securing yourself that Dark Slayer? As it looks like 7 is going to get himself caught out. He will decide to run away. A nice little zoning by Poseidon and Vex to help themselves up with the onslaught. He's going to be able to be pushed up here by Team Queso. They want to try to get this kill. Ibuchichi picks up that kill onto Vex. He's going to end up getting himself that shutdown.
And look at the number of items he has on him. He is just super tanky right now, but he is not that tanky actually, because if the team forces him, they can get a kill.
Seeing the composition... Oh, we might actually hand him a pause, because it looks like there's going to end up being a fight on the spot side. They try to get themselves that tier 2 turret, that core turret in the top lane, or bottom lane rather, but it's not going to be enough. The pro will end up picking up the kill on a 0-9, and look at this. Team Noob throwing some of these fights to 2-for-1 favor in the side of Team Queso.
Yeah, I think maybe they had an idea to counter against him and play against him, and they're confident they can work against the Superman. And look at this engage by Javix here. So aggressive on the Malik, forcing Team Noob to back off, but he took a little bit too much damage here, which can put him at risk. And there, it's going to happen right there. Nice, beautiful Wielding Blade stun by Vex there.
Before they do that, and with 15 seconds still left on the frontline tank of Yavix, this might spell disaster for Team Queso.
Yeah, and they got a super minion there. Look how tanky that guy is, absorbing so much damage. And this fight's going to play out here. Nice, they're trying to focus down. Pitch, he gets out barely with silver health.
Over here comes Superman.
Comes from the back.
He's going to be on the back. He's going to be right on the back line of Ibuchichi. Vex will pick up the kill onto Ibuchichi as well. Barbara is going to go down. Barbara actually is going to pick up him a kill as well. It is a 2-for-1 in favor of Team Noob thus far, and this is where the disaster started to strike.
Yeah, and look at that Ignis slow, the Alice stun, the Sunshine stun. Beautiful combo there by Ignis and Alice there to secure the kill onto that Malik. He just couldn't move and get out.
And with that, game number 1 flows into the favor of Team Noob. It was a little sloppy.
Who actually is very good once he scales and get to his mid to late game power spike. So far, Team Noob and Team Queso have some pretty solid drafts so far.
This is the first time we've seen Yorn show up in both North America as well as Europe. They haven't decided to play the archery man himself, but it is going to be a Zill and a L'Oreal being picked up there. So Queso definitely coming out with the brawlers here in game number 2.
Yeah, Nacroth is really risky in this competition. Not only do you have L'Oreal in the late game, but Zill does so much damage. You have Alice, who basically decreases magic defense with her ultimate Hitsy Fit. So Zill and L'Oreal are very high magic damage heroes. So if Team Queso can pull off that combination,
Chogner's going to be able to come and help out, force a disengage by the Pro and the rest of Team Queso. And so just like that, you're going to have a little bit of, and now it's going to have a little bit of himself of a tower dive for securing kills both in the hands of the Nacroth as well as the Wonder Woman.
yeah, and look at this counter dive here. They're basically trading the top and the bottom, and they know Yorn is weak in the early. This is why Ryoma's side lane, for example, is so strong. He was just exerting so much pressure on Yorn. Yorn just could not take out the Ryoma and trade with him. And look at that nice rotation from the side of Team Noob, getting the kill on Ryoma because of the aggression.
We haven't really spent too much time talking about the power of Vex, but Vex will find himself on that Nacroth, but it's not going to be enough as a nice little roam down for support by Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and I love the aggression coming from both sides of the team. They are fighting this so hard, and it's so fun to watch when both teams are doing that. And you can see the rotations and the trade that Team Queso is doing against Team Noob here. But look at the engage they're coming from Team Queso, and they get the kill onto Vex secures the kill onto the side against Team Queso, and it's going to put them in a nice lead.
Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, Barbara was able to get a nice little duel up onto pitch to Barbara, and that is picking up, securing her 4th kill of the game. We're at almost 4 minutes in. She's already secured herself a Mantle of Ra, and she's able to have all the dueling power. Vex is going to be able to go down again.
And it's interesting that they put him on the dragon side of the map because you want to have your stronger, and look at that play, and allowing Team Queso to make some aggressive plays to secure dragon here.
The Pro, as well as the other members of Team Queso, are going to find themselves in a little bit of a difficult situation. Vex actually ends up picking the kill onto the Abyssal Dragon. His pitch will dive onto the back lane. The Noob will end up going down. Yavix trying to get that last auto attack of resources. Not only does the Dragon go down, but 4 kills go into the hand of Team Noob, as Barbara is going to get slightly outplayed by Vex. Little knock up, and it's not going to matter. Clean ace almost, rather.
Barbara just took way too much damage from tower there, and you can see they're ahead, but now because of that play, they actually put themselves a little behind. They give up that lead, and they lose the lead, actually.
But despite the disadvantage that Team Noob had at one point or another, they have found themselves in a very solid situation. A nice little power dive. Ibuchichi, you're going to have to be very careful, buddy. I don't think you want to find yourself there, but just like that.
And that's what Max needs to do. His job is to zone out the enemy carry.
Yavix is going to be able to get a nice little stun on a Poseidon to save the life of Barbara, but Noob will actually end up picking up the kill on a Poseidon. So a little bit of over-Tulin aggressiveness will find them in a difficult situation, but now the tower dive is starting his pitch. The power and the strength of that Max is trying to show its weight, forcing the ultimate out of the Pro, but it doesn't matter because Yavix will end up going down. That's going to be the tier 2 tower in the top lane going. It's going to have a slight disengage.
So they need to definitely watch out for Vex there because he is their main carry right now.
Pro doing a really good job at trying to balance the ultimate of that L'Oreal, but it doesn't matter because the last little auto attack is going to come down of Zevs. Now Ibuchichi and Vex are going to find themselves a little bit of a tango. Chognar is going to be able to rotate himself over to help out a little bit. Pitch, meanwhile, will try to go onto the backline of the Noob. One more auto attack is going to do it.
Wow.
Just like that, Pitch picking up the kill onto Noob. Bauer being forced to walk away as well.
Is a great way for Team Queso to turn around and win these fights decisively.
They're going to have to make sure that they're very careful because the frontline power, as well as the damage coming out of Team Noob, is unrelenting. As you have 2 kills going already into the favor of both these sides, and this is going to be one of the final fights to decide it all. And it looks like it's going to be Team Queso that secures himself nice pieces of victory. That's going to be 4 members going down. As Yavix is going to get, just as I stand corrected, Poseidon is going to try to get himself up. That's going to force the flicker out of Yavix. Poseidon goes down.
So much damage, adds to the kit. It's just an ADC meta item that they build. He also has Fafnir's Talent, which can allow him to do a lot of burst damage with that 8% heal. And look at this fight here.
This is going to be the fight to decide them all as Yavix ends up picking the kill up onto Pitch. Meanwhile, you had Pro diving onto the back line. Pitch as well as Seven are going to go down. Ibuchichi down onto the side of Queso, so now it's a 4v3 in favor of Queso.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, again, they need to combo it. I'm not seeing the Alice come out, and then she's constantly just getting out-poked by the team here. And she needs to use her ultimate to really do a lot of work there. You know, and because Chognar, and that's a nice dive there. Beautiful dive by Ibuchini right into the Yorn.
Yorn's going to find himself down in death. Pitch, meanwhile, He's going to try to get onto the backline, but it doesn't matter. The last little tick will pick up the kill onto the Noob, but Team Queso's onslaught continues. However, Vex does have himself a super minion. There aren't members, they don't have it. That's going to be the AD power of Nacross taking over. He's got Scorching Wind, he has the attack speed, he has the damage, and just like that, Vex is going to